start off with an Orianna ban, and the Yasuo ban comes out for Where's the Fun as well.
Yeah, that Yasuo ban is kind of standard against Where's the Fun. Definitely maining that champion, and even showing you can play it as an AD carry in a previous series.
Yeah, that was an interesting pick with the AD carry bot lane. I was kind of terrified after watching it.
Yeah, it was definitely not the most respectful thing that AD Cuties have done, but definitely showing that. Bamboozle have done, but definitely showing that it's possible.
They respond with the Cavendish's Vladimir getting banned. I'm not sure that was the problem of last game. I mean, maybe they're thinking something that I wasn't, but it didn't seem like Cavendish was the true carry of that game. It seemed like King Goldchains was the carry, and Cavendish was the support carry.
Yeah, and if they're going to leave the Tristana open again, I think they maybe need to pick it in the first part of the draft and get that champion away.
If you don't first pick the Tristana here after they didn't ban it, then in my opinion, you've completely dropped the ball in this pick ban phase. Tristana is so strong in the meta right now, and they instead go to maybe take the Xayah.
They're probably saying they could lane that into Tristana just fine, thinking that it could hold up. But once again, King Goldchain showing his proficiency on that champion. It's kind of frightening to leave it open.
I agree. King Goldchains has shown proficiency in all the big three ADs,
and there's one of them.
Yeah. Twitch, Kog'Maw, and Tristana. He's shown that he can play all of these champions to a very strong degree. Even if he doesn't have the team comp made around those champions, he does very well with them.
Yeah, and Xayah's probably going to be able to hold up decently against the Twitch. Definitely in lane, going to be able to get the push on, but in teamfights, going to have to kite very well in order to kite out that Twitch damage.
They picked the Maokai as a form of primary engage, or maybe even secondary engage for this Twitch, so that whenever Twitch goes invis and he gets into the sideline or the back line, he's able to just go off because of the panic that ensues whenever the Maokai ultimate, I'm not sure what the new one's called, but whenever the Maokai ultimate comes out, they get their Rakan Xayah bot lane, the Dayquil Nyquil special, playing off of each other. Dude, they have so much synergy between their names, their champions. I'm actually kind of jealous. I wish we could emulate it on our team, Mage.
Yeah, all we have is Sig and Band. Like, there's not really much going on there. I mean, they play decently sometimes, but not too much else coming out from them.
Nah, and then I mean, we just kind of sit there and we flame the team. Like, we're pretty good at that too. But
the Zillion coming out here.
I like the Zillion pick here. I mean, they're putting all of their eggs into the Twitch basket at this point.
Yeah, and after Cavendish is showing, or not, sorry, King Goldchain showing last game, that's definitely not a bad strategy.
Yeah, and if I am Bamboozle, I am banning. At the very least, I'm banning Lulu. I'm not sure who else.
Maybe Janna, but they prioritized the Sona over the Soraka or Janna last game, so maybe that's their favorite Ardent user.
Yeah, Han has played Sona in a lot of his games that I have seen. He is definitely the best, I would say the best Sona in the league right now. Now that's kind of skewed because of the fact that he's pretty much the only person that plays Sona, but he's shown a lot of strength on this champion. And they banned the Lulu.
I would have to check to be sure, but I think all 5 bans from AD Cuties were the same as in Game 1.
I think they were.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what they say.
Yeah. Yep. And the only... Oh, wait, I shouldn't say the only change, but the reactionary ban of the Vladimir from AD Cuties, and they don't even take the Tristana. That's interesting. I really felt that Goldchains just went off so hard on that Tristana.
The Xayah Rakan does have the special buffs they get though in lane, so probably going to be able to hold out decently well, no matter what support that they pick up on the side of Han.
Yeah, and I think that that if you are Bamboozled, not Bamboozled, AD Cuties, you want to take something that isn't bursted, because that's what Xayah does best. She, whenever they get charmed, she throws out the feathers, and then whenever she pulls them back, it's a massive amount of damage. You don't want a champion that's going to get easily bursted. I think something like a Braum to stop those feathers would be a very intelligent pick here, but we'll see what Han Han decides to pick.
And the Ahri coming out against the Zilean, going to be able to push against the Zilean just fine, going to be safe, and eventually hopefully assassinate that Twitch if you're Bamboozle.
Yeah, I don't like the Ahri against the Zilean, to be honest, because Ahri, while she is a decent mage, she's more of an assassin mage, and Zilean counters assassins so hard. I mean, it looks like they're trying to obviously use this Ahri as a pick, maybe use the charm and then burst down Zilean before he gets the opportunity to get the ultimate off, but Ahri's combo is completely expunged as soon as Zilean comes up, and he's got those bombs that are hitting for almost 600 plus a bomb.
Yeah, I agree. Once Ahri uses her full rotation on Twitch and the Zilean ult has been used, she's not going to be able to deal too much damage for at least 3 or 4 more seconds, and by that time, she won't be long for the world.
No, but as is normally the case, I tend to lie. Where's the fun?
And we have a dodge.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe an error in summoner spells or masteries?
Okay, my top laner. So we had J4
Tiny Tally here, apparently.
Went to the bathroom. Oh. He went to the bathroom and they couldn't trade.
Oh, they couldn't swap champions.
Okay, you guys had Karen Maokai. I say full remake. No, I don't think it should be a full remake. I think it should be the same champions.
Yeah, same picks and bans.
Yeah, same bans and picks. Yeah.
Yes. Putting my seal of approval.
Yeah, so, Tiny Tally showing a minuscule champion pull and a minuscule amount of bladder control. Not sure what's going on in their chat right now, but actually, oh wait, yeah, it was Tiny Tally. Never mind. He couldn't dodge because he was away. Yeah, showing what great top laners do. They hold their bladder for their team and then they use it, expunge it at the worst possible moment.
Yeah, and you can see here Tiny Tally just trying to take a massive piss on Illegal Jesus this game, but he couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it long enough.
Oh man. Oh man, I can't even right now. I'm gonna go full white girl right now. I can't even. Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay,
Been working
so
on that one.
Tiny Tally is back. He's definitely locking in bans, so they know what's going on. Bamboozle just locking in bans the way they should. AD Cuties just locking in their typical, or the bans that they went before.
Yeah, just reminding Bamboozle that they're never going to get to play the Yasuo, the Renekton, or the Thresh. Well, this time
or the Amumu. The Amumu.
So Syracuse has been foiled. His pocket pick Amumu banned out once again.
Poor Syracuse. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. His Cho'Gath was pretty decent last game. It just seemed like he was outclassed by simply a better player in Kenny at that game.
Yeah, the gank pressure from Kenny much higher than Syracuse's gank pressure, I'd have to say.
Yeah, and not to say that his Gragas isn't going to be as good as what Kenny's Maokai is. It just seemed like in that specific matchup, he was outclassed in nearly every way other than dragon control. I'll give Syracuse a huge nod for being able to keep pink wards on their dragons and note when Kenny was topside so he could get the dragons. They had good dragon control that game, with the exception of the first dragon.
Yeah, and this Gragas with the Flash E combo coming in is going to have a lot more early pressure than you're ever going to see on the Cho'Gath. So look for Syracuse to maybe make some more early moves. I am concerned about Illegal Jesus up in the top lane though. If he couldn't win lane against the Garen with the Gnar, how's he gonna do it with the Jarvan?
I think whenever he drops the baby cage and he says, "Hey, you're stuck in the playpen with me. I'm not stuck in here with you." I think at that point, if they can lock him down with the feathers, because I mean if you play it right, the Feather Storm, whatever her recall ability's called, whenever she pulls them all back. That should be an instant root. and then she can keep obviously throwing more feathers out after that. I think at that point, Tiny Tally should be kind of stuck, and if you get the grievous wounds, you cut through him. But I'm not sure. I don't know who wins the Jarvan Garen matchup. I guess it would depend on how you play the matchup. I feel like it would. If I had to guess, I would say it's a skill matchup, but I don't know.
Yeah, Garen definitely having that long range poke available, so maybe be able to make use of that.
Did you say Garen having the long range poke?
Oh, did I? I meant J4. J4 having the long spear poke.
I thought you were trying to make sure that I was awake or something. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let that one slide.
Alright, and we are into our 3-minute spectator delay, our favorite time of the Champion Select, where we get to talk about everything and anything.
I think this is the point in the stream where I talk about my life and the decisions I've made in my life.
And his mother's chili, don't forget that.
Yeah, and my mom's chili, so I need some chat help on this one. I've got this problem, right? So, I am currently sitting at Plat 5, and I tell people all the time that I'm the best player in the league.
He's washed up.
And I need some help convincing people that Plat 5 is the greatest, the only, and the most misrepresented tier in League of Legends. So, my beautiful chat, if you could come out in droves and tell me why I should be picked up as TSM's new support, I would appreciate that.
I hear Biofrost has been slumping.
Yeah, Biofrost ain't got nothing on me, dude. My thresh is clean. Let's see here. Seek counseling. Dude, he says Super Luigi. Let me see here. L is what, 50? 50, 100. I don't know Roman numerals, dude. Anyway, he says seek counseling. The irony is I'm actually in school to be a counselor. Ooh. So, yeah, so I can counsel myself. I will sit in my own chair, prop my own feet up, put my own cigar in my mouth, and write my own notes on my life. Plat 5 is pretty much gold, which is pretty much silver, which is almost bronze. Pyreter, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Pyreter is coming out with the punches. He's hitting me right in the gut. Says that I'm not good enough to be on TSM. I disagree with that. But we'll see. Dang bronzies from Cobalt Haze. Cobalt Haze, I'm gonna throw out an estimate here and say you're about bronze 3, but you got a busy weekend coming up that you can climb. So bronze 2. Anybody in the chat see that video by Trick2G? It's not by Trick2G, but the video of
about Sammy B?
Yeah, Sammy B. Dude, I'm bronze 2. I'm bronze 3. Remember how long ago I was? How bad I was?
I was bronze 5.
What rank are you now?
Bronze 3.
But I got a weekend coming up where I can climb. Oh man. That's the reality I'm facing right now, because I'm Plat 5 and I know I'm bad at League of Legends, but I want to believe that I could be so much better, and I can't because I'm bad. So I'm stuck in this endless loop of self-fulfilling prophecies. It's so sad, Mage. It's so sad.
At the very least, at least you know that you're better than Biofrost.
I am better than Biofrost. He ain't got nothing on me.
He's kind of washed up.
Anybody could support Double Lift and look like a godlike support.
Exactly. When he was supporting Wild Turtle, that was just a shit bot lane.
Yeah, dude. But what am I trying to say? Yeah, Double Lift coming out clutch. Like he's showing the world why he's the best AD carry, and I don't care what anybody says. My boy, best mid laner in the world. Chat, if you disagree with me, you're wrong. It's okay, you can disagree with me, but it's fine.
It's fine, but you're wrong.
It's fine, but you're wrong. But yeah, okay, I'm looking at the stream real quick, and you have a 1 minute.
I'm frantically working on that. Why is it backwards?
We are amateur here in Phoenix League.
Yeah, we don't have LCS budget, so we have a couple.
We're running off of the volunteer contributions of our Patreon, and last time I checked that account, I'm gonna say we were approximately $0.00. Actually, that's a lie. We had to pay $2 to set up that account. We're negative $2, Mage. Mage, we need to make money.
Yeah.
How are they gonna pay us if we're not making money?
Yeah, why are we
gonna
doing
get a
this for
stream
free? What is this?
Why now?
Let me see here.
Is anyone? Let's see. Transform. That's what I need. Flip. We're flipping it vertical. Nope, that's the wrong flip. We're flipping it horizontal. We'll flip it vertical first, back to normal, and now we're going to flip this. Which one did I just do? There we go. Okay, we are good.
No, you're not. It's still.
Wait, just give it a second to update on stream.
Okay.
Are we there?
Oh, it did. It did update.
Okay.
It did update. Okay. Are you at 45 seconds?
No, I'm at 42.
40. Okay. So I need to go back. Or you need to come up, or do I need to go back?
Let me skip. Okay, I am at 55.
Yeah, that's
56.
where I'm at.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we got a lot of masteries flashing out of the Team AD Cuties. I don't know if I like that or not. I feel like that's a little bit of BM. I'm just kidding. I love the trash talk thread. Did anybody in the Discord get me on some trash talk here while we?
Let's get some in the Twitch chat. If you're watching this, you need to put some trash talk towards the team that you're not supporting. You know, Bamboozles, they suck. Tiny Tally is my favorite Garen player, but you know, just let it out. Whatever you want to say.
Tiny Tally, White House, 2020. This man knows how to do one thing and one thing only. That's playing Garen. And if I want somebody in the White House, it's somebody who is persistent through the hard times. Tiny Tally coming up clutch with this Garen. He's a goddess.
Kanye West, have a seat. We have Tiny Tally running for president.
Alright, let me see here. Okay, so we have Kenny. Oh, is he going to get it? Or
Is
Gold Chains?
King Gold Chains takes the blue buff!
Gold Chains gets the blue buff. There is so much rage going on in their chat right now. Does they know. NyQuil gets the knock-up. And they're trying the cheese here. Gold Chains gets ignited and might get pushed out of lane here. Han is down to about half health. And he has the blue buff, though. Unfortunately, if it could have gone over to anybody other than Maokai, you'd want it on that Nami for the heals.
Right, yeah, and if he'd gotten the red buff, it would have given him the HP regen.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not good for Kenny, who is now struggling to clear his jungle. He just now got Wolves, still only level 1. That is so upsetting.
Yeah, he has to move to the red buff. Does have the smite, but he's still level 1.
Sarah Cruz is on the red buff as well. He's already almost a camp up. We have NyQuil looking to poke, but he gets out a little bit worse for wear. It looks like Bamboozle was trying to make a little bit too much happen here, and they're going a little too ham. Not sure though. I can't figure it out yet.
Yeah, Dayquil did start the Doran shield as opposed to King Goldchain starting that Relic shield. So gonna be able to heal back up pretty easily on the side of Dayquil.
Oh, where's the fun? Cavendish showing prowess on the Zillion pick, gets the double bomb, asserting psychological pressure if nothing else.
Oh man, you heard it here. Psychological warfare on the Summoner's Rift.
There's nothing more tilting than getting hit by a cheap double bomb. Like,
yeah, especially at level 3.
Wait, what was that? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
especially at level 3.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, Sarah Cruz is the body slam knockup is there, and they ignite. Sarah Cruz unfortunately gets the kill, but that's okay because Cavendish does not have the opportunity to react. NyQuil is getting some good poke down here on Gold Chains, and Dayquil gets shielded up by NyQuil. The medicines are just flowing like a river together. And
like we mentioned in Champions Select, Sarah Cruz able to have a much bigger impact early game with the Gragas than he was able to on the Cho'Gath. Even counter jungling now, but Kenny...
And why... Oh, Sarah Cruz, you should have pushed that so much harder. Don't let him back. Sarah Cruz, no.
Sarah Cruz, no.
He's left limping. Kenny is left limping away. Sarah Cruz is up. Actually, he's down 3 farm, but he does get that first blood, so all is forgiven. Legal Jesus and Tiny Tally dropping each other's health bars to about half. The difference is this Jarvan has the corrupting pot, and Gold Chain's taking another unfavorable trade. And NyQuil takes a tower shot. That's unfortunate. They get the heal, and suddenly we're back to even.
Misses the caddy. Come on, Jake. Jake from Dayquil.
Wait, Jake missed the cannon? Or,
He sure did.
From all the trash talk that came out of Jake, he misses a cannon. Nope. Dayquil, I don't know if you're hearing this, but we're having tryouts for your position. I scheduled it without your consent. And so far we have an actual advantage in the bot lane, approximately 7 CS in favor of Twitch. That cannon coming up clutch.
Yeah, and also that blue buff early on, able to help him trade more effectively, able to expand his spells without any concern.
The zoning pressure from the Zillion, is it going to actually come up as a major motivating factor for the way that NyQuil and his NyQuil and his posse choose to play? I'm not sure, but you can see that he is zoning Where's the Fun and his walking animations where he's going.
Yeah, Where's the Fun building up a slight CS lead in that mid lane, but a little bit to be expected with Ahri's farming ability compared to Zillion's early on.
Yeah, it is extremely difficult to farm with Zillion, especially with those bombs that just screw up your wave.
Yeah, your auto attack is delayed and.
Where's the Fun? Goes ham, gets the flash out, misses the charm, but
oh!
enough. And Where's the Fun? Gets the solo kill. Cavendish flashes before the orb goes out, and Syracuse is looking to get the knock up. He does. Tiny Tally is in some deep trouble.
And
Down
Syracuse.
Health. Illegal Jesus, do you dive? Oh, the Q is not enough. The NyQuil knock up on Gold Chase. There's blood going everywhere right now.
Dayquil dodges the knockup.
Nahan gets rooted. King Chains is fighting back. NyQuil gets the expunge, and he's approximately down to about 300 or 250 health on the Zaya.
Yeah, like I said earlier, he has that Doran shield. We'll be able to heal up eventually, but getting the worst end of these trades.
There is a lot of blood being poured onto the Rift right now, and after all is said and done, we have 2-kill lead in favor of Team Bamboozle with Where's the Fun coming up pretty big with this Ahri so far.
Yeah, recognizing that with that early kill onto the Zillion, he had the level 6 advantage there, and immediately ulting onto Cavendish when he hit level 6.
Bot lane, we have about a 10 CS lead in favor of Twitch, which is going to go down to about 7 if he catches all of this wave, which it looks like he will. We have a blue buff transfer to Where's the Fun. Zillion is pinging that she's MIA, but is probably telling his team that she's at blue buff. And Dayquil and NyQuil win the back war. It looks like they're going to be able to get this push off. There's a cannon, so they won't, AD Cuties won't miss too much off of this. Cavendish is down approximately 14 CS at this point, and that number is going to grow as Ahri catches this wave.
Yeah, in addition to that, down in experience and down a kill and an assist, so that advantage is just going to keep growing.
Kenny is level 5 to Syracuse is also level 5. Syracuse does now have his flash. He is rotating to get this red buff, and they are pinging bot lane. It looks like they might be setting up a three-man bot lane here with the Gragas gank. Not sure. Maokai looking to get the Scuttle Crab. And Where's the Fun taking this ward? Can we get some ward cries in the chat? Woo! Ward! Yeah! Yay!
One thing I do want to see is Syracuse, after he finishes up with that bot lane endeavor, moving up to the top lane and capitalizing on that flash they got from Tiny Tally.
Yeah, they have another 2.5 minutes on that. Syracuse clearing out this blue buff, blue buff. Wow, this pink ward. I am extremely colorblind, chat. I can't tell the difference between different colors, much less wards.
Especially because pink wards aren't even pink anymore.
Yeah. Control wards. I'm back about 2 seasons.
Let me go buy my Philosopher's Stone and talk to you a little bit.
Dude, Heart of Gold, remember the dream.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, Kenny taking this blue buff down to about...
That happens to be a red buff. Once again, the color is coming in too much for Band.
Get me out. I can't do this anymore. I'm so tired. We have a knock-up from Illegal Jesus on Tiny Tally.
He does have the ultimate available, the Cataclysm.
The trading with their... Oh my goodness, what's this mastery called that gives you... Grasp of the Undying coming... Or not Grasp.
That is Grasp, right? The little the health
Grasp,
steal.
Okay. Yeah, they're just constantly trading back and forth their health bars. Illegal Jesus does have the potion to heal him up. NyQuil looking to maybe go aggressive, but Gold Chains goes invisible. Doesn't want to lose this wave. Doesn't want to get poked out because once he gets it, he will be up again. Probably closer to 10 CS at this point. Oh, he misses one. Oh, we have Gragas. NyQuil knockup is on Gold Chains. He fails the knockup, and they're tanking so much damage here from this tower.
Ooh, King Gold Chains dodges the feathers.
King is in the back fighting Sarah Cruz. They're juggling aggro. They juggled aggro as best they could, but the flash on the knockup was so crucial from Gold Chains. He's invis, he's looking to make a play. He has the red buff now. NyQuil gets the knockup. The bubble lands on top of Xayah, and Dayquil's fighting valiantly, but to no avail.
And this bot lane dive has turned into 3 kills for King Gold Chains on Twitch.
Which is the absolute worst thing that could have happened for Team Bamboozle. Maybe they're bamboozling us and they wanted that to happen, but I doubt it, and Twitch is going to start popping off. The backbone of the team has been cemented in steel.
And King Gold Chains showing his technical ability in that little fight there, flashing the initial Gragas engage, and then also sidestepping the Xayah ultimate so he didn't get rooted.
All around, it was a beautiful play from Gold Chains, but Han's bubbles cannot be understated.
Right,
She landed,
yeah.
I'm going to call him she because he's playing Nami. Oh, excuse me. Landing crucial bubbles that saved Gold Chains from taking damage that probably would have killed him. He dropped to about 100 health after that fight. But Han being the true support, the true carry in the early game, coming out clutch.
Fortunately for Dayquil and NyQuil, Dayquil is not too far behind in items from King Gold Chains at this point, but he will have that red buff.
Sarah Cruz shows top lane on a buff, and okay, Maokai is back, so it doesn't prompt any invasion. But yeah, now it looks like we're just back to normal. A lot of blood being spilled in this bot lane, though.
But let's go ahead and take a look at the gold here. But you can see in the mid lane that Where's the Fun on this Ahri has gotten about a 1,000 gold lead for himself over Cavendish.
And with that lead, I hope he is able to propel that into a lead for his team. We saw last game he was 2-0 on the Corki, and he wasn't able to translate that into any meaningful gains for his team. Hopefully on this Ahri, he begins to roam at least a little bit to get something going for his now not failing but very behind bot lane. I think one more kill or one more lost wave, and this lane is over for Dayquil and NyQuil. The store shelf hasn't been restocked with the medicine yet, Mage.
And you can see King Gold Chains when we were flashing the gold there, about 1,300 gold up just from that 3 kills he got.
Han gets the worst of the wear for that, but they trade the damage onto NyQuil, which is the target that you want to get damage onto. So all in all, not too bad of a trade for this Nami. Top lane, we have Tiny Tally spinning. Man, you'd think he'd get dizzy spinning as much as he does.
Yeah,
every single game.
Every game, just spinning and spinning. Spin to win.
Might as well change his name to Beyblade, man. He's spinning like a monster up there. I don't understand how he doesn't get dizzy, but he has the balance of a graceful dancer. And mid lane, we get the double bomb. No, the double bomb is there, and Cavendish is fighting back. But Where's the Fun does have the ult. He chooses not to use it though. Bot lane, we have the knockup from NyQuil. The Featherstorm comes down the barrier, and Gold Chains is lighting them up with the ultimate. At that point, they had no additional damage to follow up, and NyQuil is now left to limp away. Sarah Cruz is back with support, but so is Maokai. And Maokai does have the, let me see what this is called, the Nature's Grasp. He does have that available.
And Sarah Cruz did steal away the blue buff during all that skirmishing in the bot lane, so that's going to be unavailable for Cavendish.
Gets the ultimate out of Cavendish, and Ahri as well uses the ultimate and the ignite. Cavendish is sitting at about 150 health, while Ahri elects to back because she knows that Cavendish's team is collapsing. Cavendish is... Ahri cancels her back, and Kenny is invading.
Kenny wants his blue buff back.
His blue buff, yes, that is correct. Gold Chains lighten up Sarah Cruz. He flashes to get out. He has the Colossus stacks, but still dies anyway. Dayquil trying to fight back, and the blue buff, the red, what is this? The red, what's this thing called?
Brambleback.
Brambleback, thank you, is going to be handed over to my boy Gold Chains, the true carry of AD Cuties. The dragon as well. The dragon going in favor of AD Cuties. There's no true contest for this. And after all is said and done, we are a dragon and 2.5 gold up on AD Cuties. Cuties.
2 and 1/2 gold, not even thousands. That's about 1/10 of a minion in favor of AD Cuties.
Hey man, you know what? That cannon that Dayquil missed earlier, that's coming up big.
That is true.
That would have balanced it out. But Tiny Tally retaliating against the Illegal Jesus. Jarvan takes a tower shot, and with that, they take an even trade. Illegal Jesus goes in big. Tiny Tally is down to about 1/4 of his health.
Oh my god, gets executed.
Summoned. Not sure if he was disrespecting it or what, but Ari uses her ultimate to get in, cancels the healing from from this Garen, excuse me. He dodges the charm and is able to retreat approximately 300 health. NyQuil left to dance away, and Cavendish is getting some alone time on this tower.
Yeah, you have to think Illegal Jesus was kind of baited by his team there. He goes in, knowing Syracuse and Where's the Fun are coming in, but just gets executed before they get there.
Yeah, the Garen, I don't know if he just completed it or if he had it, but the Black Cleaver is a huge power spike for this Garen, and like I said, I don't know if he had it at the time or not, but if he did, then that was a horrible misplay, and the fact that you can't 1v1 a Garen at that point. We have NyQuil and Dayquil looking to fight in the bot lane. Gold Chains goes invisible and gets the auto attack stimulant from Nami. NyQuil goes in to block the bleeding, and Dayquil is getting lit up by the poison. Is he dead? He is going to die. And mid lane we have Cavendish, eats the charm. Where's the Fun? Dodging bombs like a skillful master. Where's the Fun? And Cavendish trading blows, sitting approximately the same at about 1/3 health. And Gold Chains and Han looking to take this tower.
And if I am Cavendish right now, I don't even care that I'm losing lane to Where's the Fun, because I am essentially a bot that's going to hit R on my Twitch.
I would agree. And again, same thing as last time. Ari gets ahead. Where's the Fun? They focus a lot of emphasis on getting her ahead, and she doesn't seem to be doing much with it. Not that Where's the Fun is a bad player, just doesn't seem to be making plays elsewhere in the map.
Did try to roam up top, but Tiny Tally ended up coming out ahead there and getting a free kill onto Illegal Jesus.
King Gold Chains. Did he get the golem? I'm not sure. I'm going to assume that he didn't because Gragas has smite. Or, he is the jungler, obviously. He can smite it. But, yeah, right now, I mean, we have, oh my goodness, a 22 CS lead in favor of Maokai. Maokai is a level ahead of Syracuse. Not bad considering he lost that, what was that?
The blue buff.
Blue buff bot lane. Yeah, level 1. And he was level 1 for almost 4 minutes. We have Tiny Tally and Illegal Jesus. This, for as hyped as I was to see top lane, it really hasn't delivered in my opinion. It's basically just been a trading of blows. I mean, a couple kills here and there, but the story this oh my goodness, flash in from NyQuil. He gets the ultimate.
Oh no!
Syracuse whiffs the cast, and he is destroyed by Ari. Illegal Jesus left to his own devices top lane.
He did have the Cataclysm, but chose not to use it.
I think at that point he assumed that he was dead. Oh, so he was stunned. He couldn't use it.
Oh, he was stunned. Okay.
Yeah. So AD Cuties electing to stay top. They're going to take the tier 2, whereas Bamboozle going to
try to do the same in the mid lane
as well. We might actually have
a mini base race
here. As we continue to figure out who's going to do what. I think the base race is in favor of this Twitch, who has the attack speed and the AD, and they realize their mistake. Garen teleports to a minion to save the wave, and they get this tower. They get 3 towers in exchange for 2 in the top.
And it looks like they will not get the inhibitor as well.
No, they wisely choose to back away, probably to get this Rift Herald, which will expire in a minute. So if I am AD Cuties, I'm getting some wards down so I can get this Rift Herald. But Kenny instead electing to counter jungle, take this Gromp away from his counterpart, and put himself and now 2 lead advantage over Syracuse.
And I believe King Goldchain just bought an entire Runons when he backed there. That's one scary push.
Especially whenever you consider the fact that he can go invis and light your backline up before they can respond. Now, I mean, they do have the tools to get away from it between the Featherstorm and the Spirit Rush. Right there you see King Goldchains just lighting up the field. Gets locked down by the Featherstorm, but NyQuil is no longer for this world.
King
He
Gold
gets-
Chains, just immense amount of damage coming out from him when he has that Hurricane.
He is 7-0-1 right now, Mage. He is a monster. Dayquil getting some serious damage down, but don't forget they still have... Oh, the Zillion ulti goes on the wrong person. Instead of going on Twitch, it goes on himself, and they turn this around. Kenny is destroyed. Illegal Jesus tries to go in, but does not have the Cataclysm and fails the knockup on Cavendish. So what was a 1 for naught turns into a 3 for 1 in exchange for no towers. It's a 3 for 1 even exchange.
Yeah, Tiny Tally is shoving that bot lane right now, but it looks like someone's gonna be able to pick up that wave. Illegal Jesus headed that way now.
You can't help but wonder how that fight would have been different had Cavendish got the ultimate off on Gold Chains instead of himself. You look, he didn't even use barrier or flash, so if he would have got that as soon as he pops, he gets the flash and the barrier, excuse me, and he could be fighting a second wind, and all of a sudden they get 1 or 2 towers mid. But events didn't play out that way. Thankful for Bamboozle, and we are back to even as the blue buff is exchanged and given to Cavendish.
Yeah, one thing I hadn't even thought about was the ability for Cavendish to speed up King Gold Chains when he's stealth. He can just run right at someone and open up on him.
Yeah, and this double Ocean Drake is going to be immensely beneficial for this team because of the fact that they want to kite out and restart fights. Blue Dragon allows you to bite back and heal up while the enemy team is left limping away. They do give the blue buff over to Cavendish this time, and Gold Chain's looking to make a play mid. While interesting, the Bamboozle squad is looking to get vision of the Baron pit. NyQuil not electing to try and fight there. Tiny Tally going to eat the fruit. Looks like he's not fat enough. He needs some more food in his life.
And although Xayah, Dayquil on the Xayah is behind, he's definitely got some damage coming out already at this stage of the game.
Where's the Fun has a bomb on him. Looks like they're hitting for about 250, 300 damage a tick. He's got a fully loaded Rod of Ages on this Zillion, and he is starting a Haunting Guys. It looks like he is 0-3-1, but as you said earlier, he just needs to be the support that this Twitch needs to pop off.
Yeah, if he's got the sensor from the Nami, then he's got the second life from the Zillion. It's about all he could ask for.
This game is 100% Gold Chains to lose. There is nothing that his team... It's obvious his team has immense support and immense trust within King Gold Chains, who they have elected time and time again to put all of their eggs into his basket and allow him to carry them to the heights of glory.
But if you're on the side of Bamboozle, you do have the tools to lock down King Gold Chains and take him out if you can just get the proper initiation with the Rakan ultimate, with the Cataclysm, and with the Gragas.
Rakan is caught out here. Is he going to make the great escape is the question. Rakan used the quickness. He's just going to accept his fate and
he walks right
limp
into it.
Away. Twitch is getting leveled up now. He is level 11 to Dayquil's level 10. Already looking for a pick. Doesn't know that Gold Chains is there. And dodges the not the ultimate, the charm. King Gold Chains has the Zillion ultimate on him. Sarah Cruz is caught out, but Gold Chains is taking a lot of punishment here. He is able to limp away, and Tiny Tally out of the backline, spinning around like a monster, sprinting in, and Cavendish looking to speed Tiny Tally up. Ari, run away, beautiful. You can't deal with this Garrett, and the Demacian Justice is summoned, leaves him with 400 health, and they take mid lane tower.
Yeah, just unable to once again lock down King Gold Chains there. He's able to sidestep all of Ari's damage and just keep on hitting and hitting.
Had that charm landed, again, this game is filled with so many what ifs. But had that charm landed, now Cavendish did have his ultimate on Twitch, but that could have been a hugely different fight. Sarah Cruz had an amazing flank there, but they had to peel off because King Gold Chains lit the backline of Bamboozled up, and they couldn't assist their jungler, and who is now a level down. 1-3 on this Gragas.
Yeah, and since you mentioned it, Sarah Cruz had a great explosive cask there. It hit King Gold Chains under the mid lane tower, but he was unable to hit him with the body slam after to lock down that CC. And King Goldchains just walked right out and kept on firing.
King Goldchains has completely shown his prowess in this tournament and in this championship. Look at him, he's going to try and solo an assassin here. He pops the ultimate. The Spirit Rush is used defensively. That is the worst feeling as an Ahri whenever you have to use that spell defensively. And now they're continuing to push up. Oh, Ahri gets the pick off on Han. Han uses the heal and the Locket of the Iron Solari. Where's the fun is going to die here to King Chains. It was a valiant attempt, Ahri, but alas, not enough damage. And Gold Chains gets to reset on his invis.
Yeah, King Goldchains did not have the ultimate available after opening up on Ahri, so there is a window here where Bamboozle could try and fight, but it's going to be very risky, especially with that second life coming out from Cavendish.
Again, this game is with the story of this game is King Goldchains running away with the game. We have a near 10,000 gold lead in favor of AD Cuties. Bamboozle has no control of their own jungle. They have good ward coverage near the Dragon Pit, but they have no ward coverage on this top side. Dayquil caught out, actually turning it around. King Goldchains might have gone a little bit too hard here. The cask is massive. We have the Maokai coming in, and Syracuse is on the wrong side of the fight now. Kenny is a wall for this Twitch. Dayquil is fighting back valiantly. He gets the root off, and Cavendish gets the slow. There's the Spirit Rush. The charm lands onto Cavendish, and he does have the ulti, to save himself. Twitch is stealth, and they know it. And Cavendish is blown up. Never mind. King Goldchains lighting everyone up. Illegal Jesus trying valiantly to pick up the scraps. It's not working. And King Goldchains with a huge play.
Yeah, AD Cuties here just splitting up Bamboozle, making Syracuse and NyQuil go to the bottom while they take a 4v3 in the top lane.
We have Kenny looking to tank out all of this damage. What is that? Nature's Grasp was so powerful.
Yeah, making Dayquil back off, and Dayquil just couldn't deal any damage because he had to run away from that Maokai.
And I don't think that Bamboozle was expecting the re-engage coming that hard. I think if I'm Bamboozle, I'm thinking, okay, Twitch is about half health. We want to keep going, and then that grasp comes through, and you can't do anything because at that point you're committed. We have the teleport coming in from Tiny Tally. We have Zillion.
Yep.
Yeah, Zillion. Excuse me, I forgot that he had that ability, and he's looking to zone them off. AD Cuties gets the Baron. And Cavendish is clearing wars. Good job, my man. Good job. And just like that, we have a 11,000 gold lead in favor of Team AD Cuties.
And how frustrated are you if you're Where's the Fun? You won your lane, you went 2-0, you had an immense CS lead and pressure, and now you're against this 0-4 Zillion who's absolutely obliterating you in team fights.
I think that's the nature of the beast, man. It's the same thing as whenever you play mid lane Karma. You play it knowing that you're likely not going... Well, Karma's a little bit different, but you play it likely knowing that you're not going to be doing a lot of damage in the mid lane, but knowing that you're putting all of your eggs into another basket and having faith that that person's going to carry you. King Goldchains has shown time and time again throughout this tournament that he has
a large basket.
Yeah, he is the best AD carry in this tournament. There is not a single doubt about it. He has shown that he can fight with or without assistance from his team. Obviously, it's easier with assistance, but even on things like Kog'Maw, whenever the rest of his team draft a comp that doesn't facilitate a Kog'Maw, he does well.
And to put it into perspective, looking at the gold here, what is that? A 5,000 gold lead for King Goldchains over Dayquil. That is maybe 2 completed items.
They're trying to destroy this Maokai. Kenny does not go down, and Where's the Fun is used to force the Spirit Rush out. Syracuse is on the back line. Illegal Jesus gets Demacian Justice. NyQuil is stuck limping away. He gets destroyed by Cavendish. Dayquil is left running away. They use the Zillion ultimate as a form of disrespect, and the Ahri charm comes down on top of Han, but there's not enough damage to support it. Ahri is left alone to defend the Alamo. Unfortunately, we know how the events of the Alamo went, and Ahri is left watching her base fall to shambles as Tiny Tally stands in the back.
Tiny Tally just standing on top of the dead body.
The game.
Oh,
he reconnects. Okay. And we have Game 2 going in favor of AD Cuties. Final gold count 16,000 gold in favor of AD Cuties over Bamboozle.
And if I'm Bamboozle, you're down 2-0 in this best of 5. You have to do something about King Gold Chains. You have to throw some bans at him.
I think you have to you have to ban out his
hyper carries.
His hyper carries, yeah. I can't say it enough. He's the best AD carry in our tournament right now. Anyway,
Gold Chains, 14 out of 19 kills for his team that game. Just putting it in his basket, as we said multiple times.
Well, you go ahead, you go add Tails, and I will be back.